With so many changes to the crews that represented these nations last year, this is really wide open. Croatia, with 7 of the crew that finished 3rd to Great Britain in Sydney, might just be the pick.
Up and you wouldn't really expect it to be quite as fly as last year's boat, but it took last year's boat took a while to get together, and this boat has been getting better through the year. They've gone off at a hell of a lick. I mean, they really have moved off fast there, and that's the way they raced their final in Sydney. If you remember, they just startled the whole of the field by taking that early lead. New people there, sitting at 7 there is Josh West, sitting in the bow seat, Jonathan Devlin and Pip Simmons at 2. But the same stroke man, terrific athlete, and he's sitting there, Steve Trapmore, stroking the boat with Rolly Douglas, same Cox, back again, and another go.
Quick as the British start was, quicker still, Croatia. 3 from the top of your picture there, and they've got the early advantage, and they're leading probably just the Germans in lane number 5.
It's Germany, who didn't qualify for the Olympics. They're still burning from that. They want to try and make their point. They were 2nd in Munich last month in the World Cup, 3rd in Seville. So they are certainly up there with the field, but certainly Croatia are the front runners at the moment. Romania, 4 men who've already raced before in the cocked and cockless pairs. They will be feeling it a little bit in the legs, so expect them maybe to come good in the second half if they're going to be competitive here.
Well, not much to choose between all 6 crews, but Dan, Croatia with a major chance today.
Yeah, they'll be very, very hungry for it. They felt that they could have done better at the Olympics, where they came 3rd last year in Sydney. Here they really are hungry, and they have been the front runners. They've been going very, very well. They won in Munich, absolutely dominated there, and here again now they are in the lead. United States, whole new crew, all under 23 athletes. Good to see a brand new group trying for this next cycle through to Athens.
Yeah, talking to Mike Tate, he brought, as he describes it, 50 rookies across to Lucerne this year, and it's all part of the rebuilding process.
Well, they've only got Brian Volpenheim from the last year's 8 left over here. He's throwing at 7, but Romania really attacking now. Romania, high rating crew, really powerful in the middle of the stroke. They sit upright but really drive it with the legs, and they're moving well as well.
Yeah, Vasily Mastikan is the man in the stroke seat, with the very experienced coxswain Maran Gheorghi also steering and guiding them through the race as we come to the half distance now. And still anybody's race, you'd have to say, at this particular moment. Romania just getting ahead now of Croatia. Germany, 2 from the bottom of your picture, in 3rd place. But here are the Romanians.
8's racing is all about sprinting. They just take off, and they never drop below 40 strokes a minute. It's always high rating stuff, and very often it's the crew that gets out in front that takes it all the way. Here now Romania have come through to take the lead from Croatia, and they're moving very well indeed.
United States now in picture. Jason Reed, the man in the stroke seat. They're doing pretty well, the Americans, and still in with a chance here of a medal. But the Romanians, who incidentally, looking back through the records, have never won the men's 8s. They were 2nd in 1997, and that's the closest they've ever got in the World Championships to winning the World Championship men's 8s.
Well, they certainly won. They won it in Seville, and they are really flying here now.
Yeah, but that was the World Cup. This is the real thing. And being challenged again by the Croatians to their right there. The British at the moment just faltering, Dan, just falling back and not looking as if they're going to take any part in this. There's a great shot of Michael Ruhe, the 21-year-old stroke man for Germany. Also a new young group put together by Dieter Graham for Germany as we come to the final quarter now. And it is indeed Romania who lead from Croatia, and then in a line virtually Germany and the United States, Great Britain and Canada with a lot to do.
Well, this is a very good performance from Germany after the depression of last year, where they really failed to make it to the Olympics. They're back on song, perhaps not in the lead, but with a new group they have a lot to build on over the next 3 years. But what a surprise from Romania. medals in the pairs races yesterday. Here they are again out in front and looking at a gold medal. If they can hold off Croatia now trying to come with a rush in this last 300 meters. If they can hold off, this is going to be a momentous medal for Romania. This is going to be a great result for them.
Yeah, particularly with those 4 men doubling up. Their legs really must be burning now, and they're still holding off the Croatians to their right, but a right scrap going on for the bronze medal between Germany, 2 from the bottom of your picture, and the Americans. Great Britain, I'm afraid their run has come to an end. It's Romania, as we can see the finish line in the distance there, and Romania holding on, the Croatians trying to come at them again. Romania are going to just about get there, Croatia, and then Germany are in 3rd place now ahead of America, and Romania take gold, Croatia silver, and then Germany take the bronze ahead of the United States, Great Britain and Canada in 6th place. But Romania too quick for them in the middle 1,000, so a first World Championship men's title, and a really promising debut for the German youngsters. Well, this year it's the Romanian men's 8s who are triumphant, in a way emerging from the shadow of the Romanian women's 8s who've been so dominant for so many years. But they'll do well, I think, Dan, to defend this title next year in Seville. This is a very, very open category.
Absolutely. All through the late 90s, it was the United States who dominated the event. They won 3 world championships on the trot and then couldn't make it work for them at the Olympics in Sydney. Now it's a whole new ball game, all these crews, new groupings, new combinations, and it's all open again.
Just at this moment, they're very proud men, and rightly so, having been the first Romanians ever to win this title. Denny Oswald, the president of the International Rowing Federation, handing out the medals. But an interesting point, Germany in both the women's and now the men's 8s, just nipping the United States for the bronze medal. And the last man on the line there, last but certainly not least, Marin Gorgi, been really busy at the regatta, coxing no less than 3 different boats, and this is his turn to get a gold medal. Well done to him.